If you're new here, welcome to my YouTube channel where we talk about everything related to e-commerce, from meta ads all the way to logistics, how to raise your AOV, and how to actually run an e-commerce store. My name is João. I have been in e-commerce since 2017, and this is kind of an introduction video so you can get to know a little bit more about me and what I cover here in this channel. I had my start in e-commerce around 2017. My dad has a coffee shop slash grocery store where he sells Portuguese grocery goods. He had hired someone to do his website, and the website was absolutely shit, really bad, and obviously it didn't convert at all. I felt like I knew a thing or two about psychology, since that's literally what I did at uni, and I rebuilt the website from scratch, and from there onwards we managed to do 250k a year, and some of the highest months were like 25 to 30k. So it's not like it was huge, but it was definitely something exciting, something that I really did enjoy. From then onwards I created my own e-commerce store. It's called Nutra. We sell creatine gummies. We were the first ones to do it in the UK. There was so much that happened in that industry that made it incredibly hard to scale. But right now we're scaling again. We're doing about like anywhere between 10 and 15k. And I'll be sharing some of the journey of that with you guys as well, so you can have like a really good feel for why I'm doing things and how I run the store. Whilst I was doing that, I was also invited to work in an agency. Originally it was as a media buyer, but realistically I did a little bit of everything in there: creative strategy, emails, growth strategy in terms of numbers and how it grows. So I got a really good understanding of every single niche and how they should grow, how they should think about growth primarily, which is really exciting. Some of the brands there, we grew from 0 to 50k months, some of them from 70k months to 600k months, which was absolutely incredible, and I really enjoyed that part. I left the agency. I still have like a couple of clients with them, but I left, and primarily because I wanted to build something different. I strongly believe that if you're a founder and you have an online store, you should be running your ads up until you get to about 20,000 in spend. Not in revenue, in spend. I strongly believe that anyone can get to 100k months by themselves without the need for an agency. And not only do I believe that they can, I believe that they should. Because when you're spending 3 to 5k in an agency and your revenue is sub 50, like it literally doesn't make sense. You don't have the cash flow to allow the agency to actually learn anything. And what ends up happening is that agencies will always underdeliver, because realistically you cannot afford to run a test. And so I think that you should learn how to run stores by yourself. And that's my strongest belief. And I wanted to create a community for founders like yourself and people that have online stores to be able to do that. The community is called Ecom Headway, which is what you're going to be seeing in this YouTube channel. So if you're new here, welcome. I am such a geek for e-commerce, and I'm super excited to have you here and share everything that I have learned over the past, 7 years now of e-commerce knowledge to help you scale your store to 100k months without the need for agencies. So let's cook.